Hello tonight. This is CJ. This is the RockWire. It's Skid Row night. Skid Row, the new album, Gangs All Here, hasn't been out too long. The first single they released was The Gangs All Here, the title track. Then they quickly released Tear It Down, two songs that we've covered previously on the podcast. But now the album is out and we're on to the rest of the songs and the album as a whole. So the third video off the album, Zero?
A hole. That's a hole.
Oh, that's a hole. Yeah. Don't do that. Where was I? The third video off the album, Time Bomb. Brad's pick for your favorite track off the album. Lay it on me, Brad.
Well, Time Bomb. It's a dirty, dirty little march. It's really actually a solid fight song. And ironically, you're wearing the Michigan hat, which we had a fight in the tunnel. I found it ironic that people are really trying to compare Eric to Sebastian Bach. And totally different singers, but they can hit the same ranges. But this really showcases how strong Eric's vocals are during the first chorus. It's amazing. Check out some of the Heat's cleaner stuff, though. That song, Dangerous Ground, is amazing. But check it out. So I thought it was kind of cool. Derek, when we say tick, 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 tock, what do you think?
I don't know. CJ said that he liked, there's only one song he thought wasn't that great. And so I figured, wow, it's amazing because Brad picked it. Listen, it starts out great. The verse, I love the groove of it. It's really cool. But it just went off the rails on the chorus. The whole tick, tick, tick. Oh my God, it was so annoying. It was horrible. And then why couldn't they do the tick, tick, tick like with a guitar, like a like that? That'd be cool. But him saying tick, 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 tick. And the dramatic verses of it, the way he sang it, almost like a Ronnie James Dio or something. I thought it grew on me though. I didn't like it at first, but he's got a great he's a great vocalist. He's got great vocals, and so that was really good on it. And it had its parts, but it annoyed me too much I thought the chorus was just, I didn't like it at all, and I thought it was weak with the tick, tick, tick. God, it was annoying.
Now, I use the exact same word as Brad used, was the dirty little intro riff. And what I thought was, what really locked this song in was the bass groove. Yes. Strong bass and drums groove on this one. And I actually like the tick, 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 the vocal ticks. Baloo! Now, I do think they overused it. And let me play the producer role. So quiet down, Brad. I know this is your area, but sit back and watch how it's done. This is what I would have tried. I would have tried doing the ticks with a closed hat and then come in with the blow with the whole band and a big gang vocal on the back end. Maybe you could have alternated that up or did it once or twice. I would have liked to seen it tried that way. But you know what? Snake's written a few more hit records than myself.
You're right.
I'm just gonna have to give him the benefit of doubt.
A good gang blow. That would have been a great way to crescendo that.
Let's talk about Snake's vocals on the Spotify version, because I think that's why that didn't happen, and we'll go to that. Come back to that.
Don't tell us.
Eric, let's do your track next. Not Dead.
Let me tell you something. This was the best song, okay? Bar none. I was going to pick the song we'll talk about that you picked, CJ. And then you forced me, and that's the sign of a great host. You forced me to do my research. So I went back. Oh my God, write this down. I complimented you. This song starts off. There's the songs that start off and you're thinking, oh, this is so cool. I love this riff. I love how they're doing this. And then you're let down. You're let down on the chorus. You're let down on the bridge. You're let down somewhere. This one doesn't let down. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going. And the gang style kind of vocals, background vocals in the chorus, just kick ass. The chorus kicks ass. The verses kick ass. And it just goes and goes and goes 100 miles an hour. Great song. Brad, you got to admit, this song is kick ass. It's the best.
Well, I'll agree with you that it's a great song, but here's the deal. You doing research. CJ's song was the very first song on the album. We did The Gang's All Here already, so by default, you have the second song of the album. How many songs did you actually listen to? So, no, this song is actually very riff-driven. It reminded me of L.A. Guns. I was like, man, this is great. I love how they really slow down the vocals on the second verse, though. They really stretch the lyrical cadence out.
That's the Bob Rock.
Oh, and then I kept going, oh my God, there is a solid guitar solo here. It was cool. Great song. CJ, what'd you think?
Oh, Brad, you are so smart. Because, last song I was kind of hoping for the gang vocal. And on this track, Not Dead Yet, I definitely got one. And the Snake, man, his vocal, or his solo, was incredible. His guitar work through this whole album is incredible. But I thought this might have been his best solo. And the funny thing that struck me about this song is I thought that this was almost like a song that Snake wrote for Eric to sing. Because are you aware of Eric's lymphoma?
Yes, he overcame cancer. I know that.
Yes, had to have bone marrow surgery. So when you're talking about Not Dead Yet, and waiting another day and dirt on that casket, things were very touch and go for a young strapping lad like Eric Grunwald, and I don't believe Snake actually wrote this song for him, but he certainly can find inspiration as he sings it. Well, I think it really comes through.
I was gonna say, and that combined with the band Skid Row itself, we're not dead yet. We're still going. So it's kind of like a double meaning there. So that's very cool that you brought that up. That's true.
We're not gonna pour dirt on the career of Skid Row yet either. My track I picked, the lead track, the first track, Hell or High Water. I really just fell in love with the opening riff. I was just like, I love this music. This is just the style of rock that I really love best. And Eric's vocals are so complementary and similar to what Sebastian Bach was in the prime of his career. It just blew me away at how good Eric sounds, how close he is to the level of Boz, going back to the first two Skid Row records. And just to hear like Snake and the riffs and the solos, and this song just hooked me from the very beginning. I was out in the hammock on a sunny late fall day, drinking Blue Chair Bay, No Shoes Nation, playing this album incredibly too loud, and the louder you play it, the better it sounds. Derek.
Oh my God! I was just so mesmerized by your just constant talking. I forgot I was even here.
Don't worry, I'll cut 49 seconds out of it. Go on.
So you know what? This this was right up with me as far as my awesome song. You know, I'll give you your second fiddle here, but this seemed more like a classic Skid Row track to me. And his vocals were great. This is such a catchy song, and it was so much fun to listen to. I found myself getting lost in this vocal abilities and the riffs of the song. And this also had great background kind of gang style, kind of gangsta vocals in the chorus. The chorus was really cool. This is another good one, different than Time Bomb, which actually had a really good chorus, good changes in there. Yeah, I like this one a lot. This was, like I said, this was the first one I was thinking about picking because it's a great song. So, yeah, I liked it a lot. Great job. I don't know how Brad feels about it, you know, having the third best song, but...
Go ahead, Brad.
Well, you know, first of all, this is an old school recording. You've got the sound going back and forth throughout the whole entire song, which is amazing. It had full sounds, thumping beats, great vocal ranges. But here's what I really picked up on, and I've done my research on it, is the background vocals. They are so crazy good. They make that chorus sound so much better. I actually wonder, you know, I would like to go back and see some Sebastian Bach video or recordings. But right now, I wonder if the lead singer was really involved in those background vocals, because it just makes his voice go even higher. It's crazy.
On Spotify full-length songs, we'll talk about our other favorite songs off the track. YouTube. See ya.